There we go. You're live now.
Oh, gee.
What? Oh, that's fine. They're always live this time. They do their Sunday night lives every night. Going to my channel.
You look like you're in a craft room.
I am in a craft room.
Oh, there you are. Look at live.
Yeah. Going to my channel. I want to subscribe to my own channel. Hey, Michael Howland. Merry Christmas, brother. How you doing? Trying to get myself all set up here. It's been a while. There we go. Well, I can see the comments there, but it's a little bit delayed there. How you doing, buddy? You're a dork, Michael. That last comment about my dozer gonna totally take out all the other dozers in Idaho. I don't think so. It's a cute little dozer. Bruce Sarge are in the house. How you doing? Hi, Patty. How are you? Thanks for coming in, you guys. I'm gonna do a quick little live for you guys. I know I've been MIA for a little while, and I'll give a little explanation for that in a minute. Brett, you already know what's going on. And Olivia's standing right here beside me, but she's wanting to stay off camera. Say hi, honey. There she is.
Hi.
There is everybody.
Welcome to my craft room.
My better half. This is her craft room. So
half of the room is my craft room.
This is our rental. So we're in the rental right now. We sold our house. You guys saw that video already. So yeah. We're super happy. How's everybody doing tonight? We're 5 days till Christmas.
Sorry.
Why don't you turn that, mute that, there you go. I got an echo. So, hey, what's up in the woods with Wolfie? How's it going? Gil, how you doing? It's the Lost Boy. Yeah, I figured I'd get a couple comments from all you old people, old timers. You have to go to Marco. You have to Marco me and tell you all this. Oh yeah, you know what, Patty? I've been praying for you too. I was praying after our last conversation we had a while back. So, just to give you guys kind of a quick update. You guys already know. I mean, we sold our house. Gosh, has it been 2 months?
Yeah, we've been in here October 1st.
Yeah, we've been here since October 1st, and we're celebrating Christmas here. We're kind of settled in. I made that trip up to Idaho. I know the last video you guys saw was of me greasing the dozer, but the dozer is in Idaho. I've got all that footage is going to be coming out. I'll be sharing that with you guys. So stay tuned for that. I welded on some grousers. I tried to work on the road up there, but it was just too mucky and wet. So we parked it and I came home. But I got the dozer up there. My F350 diesel did great all the way up. I was really worried about that thing. And all the work I did to it, the money I put into it really paid off. And it did perfect up and down. So we're here back. And we got a lot of exciting stuff coming up. I have sitting in my garage 1,200 square feet of maple hardwood flooring for the house up there. We have a Viking stove coming that we bought, and it's getting refurbished with some propane igniters and they put new igniters in it and all that stuff. But it's getting propane nozzles and stuff put in. So and then we're about to order based on Red Poppy Ranch. You guys know, or you guys that are subscribers to Red Poppy Ranch. He did the RTA cabinet store, and we're looking at cabinets. I actually have an order with them. I'm not sure if we're going to pull the trigger with them or not. I'm going to look at a couple other sources for ready to assemble cabinets. But once we have the cabinets in hand, the hardwood floors are in hand, and we get our stove in our hands. My buddy Alan, you guys have seen Alan in a bunch of the videos now. He went up there with me with the dozer, and we're going to go up there and install those wood floors. So that's what's going on, guys, with us. And the countdown has begun. I'm not going to wait till the snow melts. I'm going to stay in touch with Jeremy at Living the Dream Off Grid, and all the other people up there. I got my buddy North Idaho Chronicles. He's up there. Chad and Shelby from North Country Off Grid. Just staying in touch with those guys, and as well as my neighbors, and finding out how deep the snow is. And if the snow's not super deep come this February, March, we're going to drive up there and we're going to install all that stuff. Kind of backwards. I was gonna try and get the road repaired first, and then once the road was repaired and have rock and gravel on it, I can get all that stuff in there. I can't. Now I have to wait till mud season because it was too wet and mucky to do anything with the road. So I got to wait till it dries out in order to do any of that work. It was just a big mud bog up there. Had a lot of fun trying, but stay tuned for that video. So that's coming out, you guys. Hey, there's my buddy. How you doing? North Idaho Chronicles in here. Yeah. Hey, have at it. Right on. You can use that dozer all you want, man. You know what? I should give you my neighbor's number. If you could get your trailer in there, you could certainly go grab it. However, there is an oil leak I discovered. I have a severe oil leak from the transmission. There's two trannies on this thing. There's a reverser, and then there's the main forward and reverse with 4 forward gears, the main transmission. I guess it's the main transmission. I'm trying to think. Where's the reverser at? Reverser's on the left. Gosh, it's been a month since I've been sitting on that thing. It must be the reverser. Anyway, I had a fantastic guy. I'm part of a John Deere Dozer forum on Facebook, and there's some awesome guys that are making comments, as well as some other people on the video I put out yesterday. I had some great guys that have some great comments on that dozer, and they're just being super helpful. And he said that there's a transmission cooler line that goes from the transmission all the way up to the front radiator and then back. And he said those are the lines that are probably leaking. I doubt I'm almost 99.98% sure that there is no leak in my transmission itself. It's actually one of those lines. And in order to get that line out, I've got to get that dozer up another foot or two. And then I got to get that belly pan out, which is loaded up with about 100 pounds of dirt for 50 years. And I got to drop that, clean it all out, get the hose out. Anyway, it's going to be a great video. So I got to do that before I do anything with the dozer. But thank you, Broussards. Look at that. We got our Christmas gift. You guys is on the way. Let's see here. I want to make sure I keep everybody caught up on comments here. Wow, congratulations, Gil. You bought another house. Fantastic. I hope it's a simple fitting, but I doubt it. It's more than likely it's not just a fitting. It's probably it's more than likely it's that whole line, Ryan. That whole line, Ryan. They're just regular hydraulic lines, and the thing's 50 years old. They've probably never been changed, so it's just leaking. You know, I was pouring hydraulic fluid in there to keep it so I could, didn't run it dry. But I got to get underneath there and change those. So anyway. Let's see here. Thank you, Patty. I'm trying. I'm back on another job doing 60 hours a week. So guys, I just wanted to share a quick message with you guys tonight. It's not going to be super long tonight. My son's got a bunch of his friends from church here, and they're barbecuing out there. So I wanted to hop in here and touch base with all you guys and say hi. And I have not gone anywhere. Had a great trip up in Idaho. I just wanted to give you guys a word of encouragement. We had a great service today at church, and I was just feeling really convicted to just share just a simple message with you guys. In this season that we're having, with all of the crap going on, with our nation being torn apart, with all of this the V word, that the CCP, infection that we have. I'm trying to be careful here. All that stuff that's brought people down, and people are despairing. People are committing suicide. People are overdosing on drugs and alcohol, and there's just no hope in this world. And the anger. How many of you guys know or have experienced somebody mask shaming you? I mean, I get it all the time because I just don't wear mine. And the boldness that people have had to confront people over this and scream and yell at people that aren't doing it or that are doing it or whatever the case may be. People are on edge, and that combined with the whole nation just being on edge with the election and the uncertainty and the chaos, and we know that's the devil working to try and divide us. All of you guys know that as passionate as I've been about community, it saddens me. It really bums me out to see people treating each other like this, treating each other just not as Americans, treating each other as Americans. But Americans are so divided right now, but let alone people that are, that love community, love each other. And I appreciate all you guys. All you guys I know almost all of you guys, personally, Gil and Patty and Ryan. I mean, you guys, the Broussards, so you guys know this whole thing. I know that there's a lot of people in some of these states that are non-California states that are hating on Californians. Let me just touch on that for a minute. Especially up in Idaho, man. I mean, I've seen it, people making comments all over the Facebook pages. You guys have seen it. Everybody hates the Californians. I'm not a Californian. I'm an Oregonian. I've been here for a number of years going to school. I got married here, right? But I guess since I'm coming from California. But what really bums me out, and it's just so many people are hating on, the Californians because they're bringing some of them are bringing their liberal politics and they're destroying other states and other cities. And I totally get it. I understand. When we move up there in Idaho, I'm going to be resisting anybody moving in too. I'm going to tell them the same thing. Hey, leave your politics there if you're not conservative. And I tell them over and over again, I guarantee you I'm more conservative than 95% of you guys. But definitely had an interesting experience with somebody up there that definitely was he recognized me from my channel, and was he was really upset about a Californian moving up there, and destroying their way of life up there. And it was really sad because he must not have really listened or seen any of my live streams or really watched or listened to what I've said in my videos, how conservative I am and how much I care about community. And when I move up there, I'm going to treat my neighbors the way I want to be treated. I'm going to treat anybody I meet on the street. And 99% of everybody I've met up there has been just fantastic. And my neighbors that I know are wonderful, awesome people. I love every one of them. And the minute one of them asks for help, I will drop what I'm doing and go help them. That's the kind of neighbor I am for my neighbors here and the neighbors that I have up there. Community is number one is God. Number two is family. Number three is my community. That's in that order of priority. And I'm going to make those people priority in my life. And as this YouTube community, as this homesteading community has been so fantastic with the people that we've met, and we've been welcomed with open arms with the YouTube community up there in Idaho, let alone some of our neighbors. It's just been fantastic. TNS Dogs and Dragonflies, thanks for coming in. Butch, how you doing? Thank you, Butch. I love you, man. You are awesome. Butch and his lovely wife are another fantastic YouTube. You guys all know Butch down there at Sand Hollow. I wish you guys were up farther north. Why don't you guys just move, sell your place, and come up to North Idaho? I know, too much snow for you, right, Gil? So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a little word of encouragement. This last month and a half or so since I got back from Idaho, I've been down. I'll be honest. I'll be transparent. I've been a little bit down with some of the negativity that I've received about Californians and moving to Idaho, and I know that I'm going to do everything I can to make Idaho as wonderful a place as it is, and I'm not bringing any liberal politics with me by no means. I am a Second Amendment supporter, but to just the boldness of some people, and the people were on edge and ready to snap, and even had a guy. I tarried at the gas station after I filled my truck up, and I was sitting there for a minute looking for a way to get. I didn't know there was anybody behind me, and the guy came up and he's all mad because he had to wait a minute for me to pull out so he could fill up. I'm like, wow. I'm like, wow, sorry, dude. I had to tap on your windows. Hey, bro, can you move forward? I've been, yeah, totally. He was angry. People are on edge everywhere, and it's sad that our nation has come to this. That spiritually we've come to this, and so I wanted to encourage you guys. What people are hopeless. What is the reason for the season, right? The reason for the season is that we have hope in Jesus Christ. Jesus is the answer to everything. God sent his son as he gave us his only son as redemption for our sins. We can never earn our way to heaven. We can never get there. He simply says, believe in me. All who call on the name of the Lord will be saved. And believe in his death, burial, and resurrection, and that he paid for our sins, that sacrifice and the penalty for our sin was paid on that cross, on that tree. And that's the whole reason why we celebrate. Christmas is the most fantastic time of the year, because salvation has come to the earth, has come to man. And there is nothing. After this last 6 weeks, I've just been down in the dumps. I've been I'll admit, I've been a little bit avoiding YouTube a little bit. I've been just not despairing, but just bummed about the situation. questioning, whether I should continue with it, because if people are going to recognize me and they're going to hate on me for who I am or what I'm doing, is it really worth it, to keep it up? So I'm just trying to, after today, I just really thought, you know what, I really need to just step this up, and I need to really refocus on what's the real meaning. What is the real reason why I'm doing what I'm doing? What is the real reason for my life, and for who am I? And try and express that and show that to people. And I know you guys all know it. I know who you guys are, and you guys exemplify all that. And you guys are fantastic for that. And I love this community. And that's what I've got to hold on to. And sometimes we need to hang on to each other and cling to each other. And I want to thank Brett Broussard. I'm going to call him out right here now, because I called him up and I cried on his shoulder about, some of what I was going through. And Brett was super encouraging. So thank you. Good, solid people. We are making a trip down there. I swear, as soon as we get up there and get settled in, we're making a trip. We're going to come down and see you guys. We have friends in Texas we're going to come down and see, all that. So thank you for that. Chad, what's happening, brother? Here's another one I was going to call out. You're next, Chad. I was going to call out Chad from 9 to 5 to Life, and my buddy Jeremy. He's probably busy with his beautiful wife, Angela, or busy with their chickens, or still helping Chad and Shelby move. I don't know. Ryan, did you guys get Chad and Shelby moved? You guys got those yaks up there, right? But Chad, I even told Ryan, I talked to Ryan from North Idaho Chronicles. I talked to him for a minute, and he was like, wow, no problem. Understand. Chad and Jeremy have been nothing but encouraging. And those are dudes, those are men in my life that I've reached out to and have been encouraging to me. And so I thank you. Thank you, Chad, for your encouraging words, and Jeremy as well. I don't know if he'll get on here, but yeah, you guys got the yaks moved. That's fantastic. Yeah, it is a big project. So I'm dying to know what's going on with Dave Reese and his family. I've tried to follow them on Instagram and whatnot, and I haven't seen anything. So maybe I'm missing their posts or something, but I got to figure it out. Hey, thanks, Conrad Homestead. Thanks for coming in, brother. Appreciate it. You know what? I know I haven't been on here for a while, and I'm gonna get back on that. Appreciate that, Brett. You rock. You're you know what? And men that are transparent and are willing to open up and express themselves. That's what it's it takes a real man to be able to do that, to be able to express himself, and that's the kind of godly man that God calls us to be. Strong and leaders. But supportive and loving, and it's fantastic. So, yeah, thanks. Hit that smash that like button. Appreciate it. They're excellent people. Everybody's awesome in this community. So, anyway, guys, that's the message for tonight. Just simple and quick. Christmas is this Friday. Love on your family, hug them tight. We never know when our time is up, and then we have to meet our Maker. And that was a question that was posed to me by another YouTuber. Was when I first got to know this guy. I'm not going to name his name, but his question to me was, and this is a question I want to pose to you guys. And I don't know I know where some of you are in your faith walk. I don't know where everybody is in your faith walk, but here's a question for you. Something just to think about and to ponder as we celebrate Christmas and Christmas, the birth of Jesus, okay? This is the question I want to pose to everybody, and just something to think about. Because we all know we're gonna go somewhere when we die. We're gonna face God someday, right? What are you gonna tell God when you're standing before him? And he asks you, why should I let you into heaven? What is your answer going to be? Think about that answer, guys, and ponder that as we celebrate this Christmas and we celebrate the birth of the Savior to the world. The only way to heaven is through Jesus Christ. As we celebrate that gift, that free gift that we don't have to do anything to earn. We don't have to wear magic underwear. We don't have to follow certain prophecies. We don't have to avoid certain foods. We don't have to be on our knees 6 times a day facing east. We don't have to become one with a universal force. We simply have to believe and call on his name. That's all it takes. So this Christmas season, as you guys go through opening gifts with your family, and obviously we all know, that tradition is based on the Magi bringing gifts to the baby Jesus, and of course God giving that gift to the world. We give gifts to one another to kind of symbolize that, So reason for the season, there is hope in this world that no matter what happens with our election, no matter what happens, if we have to wear masks for the rest of to the day we die because of some commie dictator governor that I hope is going to get recalled soon. No matter what happens, guys, no matter how despairing it gets and how negative this world gets, even if we do have the Sleepy Joe and his commie sidekick get into the Oval Office, that we can take joy in what's happening, because we know that God is sovereign, that God is in control, that no matter what, that God is gonna rule, and that God wins in the end. So there you go, guys. Closing time? No closing time yet. Not yet. I've got to catch up with your comments. You, Chad. What are you talking about, Chad? I didn't see any magic underwear in your naked video. Have you guys all seen Chad from 9 to 5 to Life Off Grid? If you guys aren't subscribed to him, you know what? If you get, nothing beats a good pair of Hanes. I don't know what to tell you. Amen. That's right. That's another thing I love about Idaho. I can't wait to get up there. There's no masks in Idaho. Kathy, how are you? I thank you very much, Kathy. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys haven't met Chad, he's got a couple of videos where he was running naked through the woods. Well, mostly naked. So all of you ladies that want to go check out a ginger running around in the woods acting like what is the red? See, we have Sasquatch. We have the abominable snowman who's white furred. We have Sasquatch. Sasquatch is the one that's red, huh? And then Bigfoot is the dark brown or black fur, right? So Sasquatch would be the closest approximation to Chad from 9 to 5 Life Off Grid. Oh my goodness. Did I miss anybody in here? Let me double check here. TNS, In the Woods with Wolfie. Yeah, I can't wait to move. That is for sure. So, okay, cool. I made sure I caught up with everybody. Ice Ginger. Well, it's getting pretty cold over there in Michigan, Upper Peninsula, Michigan. How much snow you got on the ground over there, Chad? It feels pretty cold. Off grid going well. Yep. You built a website, Kathy. That's fantastic. Roger, Merry Christmas to you. Yes, thank you. Hi, Genevieve. Oh my gosh, my wife Olivia has been just Googling over your newborn, and she can't wait to come hold your newborn. So yes, Merry Christmas to you guys. Fantastic. No, we are in a house. This is my brother-in-law's house. Actually, his mother-in-law's house. That she lives with them now. So
no rush, but it's ready if you want.
Okay, cool. I'll be up there in a few. So let's say goodbye.
Goodbye.
There's my better half.
I'm gonna go help the boys.
So we just celebrated 27 years, you guys. I am richly blessed. And if you guys can believe it, she's 50. She just turned 50. We had a surprise birthday party for her, and it was fantastic. She had no idea. And she just turned 50. She doesn't look like she's more than 30 years old. I love it. So, okay, a little bit of bragging there. Anyway, yes, we can't wait to get up there and hang out with you guys. We're just dying to get up there. So the next trip that we have coming up is going to be in a couple of months. And once I get the cabinets in my hand, and we're going to be getting up there to I got to put the floors in and put the cabinets in and the stove. And once that's all in, and then once the snow melts and the mud season dries out, then I can get up there and start grading that road. And once the road is graded, it's move time. It's go time. So we're looking at June, July, whenever the snow melts and everything dries out. So We did go up there, and stay tuned for that footage. It'll be out in a couple of weeks. I have some other video that has to come out first before I do the trip video. So just stay tuned with that. I'm behind on it, of course, but I did some fantastic project on that dozer, and I know I have some guys that are waiting for some subscribers that actually have dozers, and they're waiting for that video to come out. So I welded grousers on the pads on my tracks because the tracks I had were too flat. I wasn't going to have any traction, and it worked amazing and saved me a ton of money. So as a DIY, a grouser improvement, a track pad. So anyway, good stuff. Hey, Matt, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Brett. Thank you, Chad. Oh, yes. We are very blessed. Cheap, definitely. She is cheap to keep. I'll tell you what, I work hard to keep her happy. She's so practical and easygoing. She's letting me move her. She's a city girl. She's letting me move her to Idaho. So Genevieve, she is going to be looking for other homesteading wives that have come from warmer climates, such as yourself. And so I will be leaning on you ladies to wrap your warm, loving arms around my wife. So, oh, what the heck? Thank you very much, Ryan. Oh, you're hilarious. All right, your Starbucks gift card will be in the mail. I'll send it tomorrow. Butch, are you thinking of my belly for me? You're a man after my own heart, that is for sure. So, guys, thank you very much for stopping tonight. Thanks for popping in. You guys are amazing and fantastic. I promise I won't be MIA anymore. I've really done some serious heart searching about this, and I'm going to carry on. I'm going to continue going on and keep putting out the content out there because it's just fun. You guys are what make it worth it. The occasional person. I had a guy. I was at DMV last spring, and I'm on Instagram too, and I haven't been a lot lately. But it's actually a guy that has a Toyota pickup truck, and I have a Toyota pickup truck. And we've chatted back and forth a bunch of times, and his name is Toyota SYD. It's Toyota Sid. Anyway, he lives in Washington. No, I'm sorry. He lives in North Idaho, and I didn't know that. But we were chatting back and forth about rebuilding the old 22RE engine on the Toyota. And I went to the DMV to get my driver's license, and lo and behold, this guy walks up and says, "Hey, you're Hidden Valley Homestead." I'm like, "Yeah, and who are you?" And he told me who he was. I'm like, "You've got to be kidding me." We ended up talking for like 45 minutes. It was hilarious. And he was actually moving to the far west coast of Washington for work and whatnot. But it's just funny, when you meet people, 99.9% of them are just excellent, great people out there. And there's going to be haters. There's going to be people that don't like you no matter what. A lot of the reasons because, we're coming from California. But if anybody hears this that doesn't like Californians, trust me, I will be your best neighbor ever. I promise. You will call me and I will come with my dozer to grade your road and help shovel your snow and gut your deer. So please, just give everybody a chance and encourage those around you to give everybody a chance. Get to know them a little bit before you make judgments about people. I guess that's the takeaway tonight. And that there is hope. That you people like you are what give hope to this world and give meaning to life. So, Fishes and Loaves, thank you for coming in. Victoria May, thank you. Awesome. You guys are fantastic. I can't wait either, Genevieve. We're so looking forward to meeting your family. Hey, so Genevieve, is it just you and Ryan that are watching, or are any of your daughters watching? Before I ask you the next question. Amen, Patty. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what, Patty? It's funny that you say that. I'll be honest. I've got a temper, and when when I get somebody that's just in my face about sometimes somebody doesn't know me, it's like, dude, you need to back up. We're in Idaho. This is a constitutional carry state. You best watch out. You know what I mean? And as a Christian, what are we called to do but to love your enemy? I mean, you don't even know if they're enemy or not, but to be loving no matter what, to be friendly. So there's definitely I definitely know how to defend myself and will do so if I need to, but I have to really work on my temper and my initial reactions when somebody's in my face like that, and try and wrath is turned away with a soft answer, right? And that's out of Proverbs. So what did I say? Oh, the baby is sleeping. I was talking about your older ones, Genevieve. Um, okay, all right. Whoop them. Spare the rod, spare the. Yeah, Chad. All right, that's enough out of you. I don't need your encouragement. No, no, not yet. No, not yet. We're not. We are renting right now, Fishes and Loaves. Yes, a gentle answer turns away wrath. Thank you. You got the syntax proper. Thank you, Patty. In Proverbs. Um, take them bushcraft camping for a couple of days. That's right. Yeah. No, we're not there yet. We have about 6 months. June, July is our goal. Well, it's my goal. Olivia's just coming along for the ride. We are renting. That we sold our house in La Habra, and we're renting in a city next to my brother-in-law's house. We're renting that for about 6 more months. I had a video about that. I'll just say quickly that because of the way the markets were looking and because of the election and the chaos, that if Biden were to be president, they're looking at a 10 to 25% drop in market value. If Trump was to be president, which I believe he will still, they're talking about a 5% drop because the market's so overheated right now. So I said, you know what? The amount of money I was gonna be able to save, we're saving money by renting. It's less than my mortgage was, thanks to my brother-in-law. But I was only going to be putting $500 towards my principal by staying in my house for 9 months. So that was $4,500 in equity that I was going to lose by staying in my house. But I was potentially going to be losing on the low side 5%, which is 35 grand. The house was worth almost 700 grand. So we were going to lose 35,000 in equity. I'm like, you know what? It only makes sense to sell it now, take advantage of the high market prices, and then rent until we're ready to go. And it actually worked out beautiful because we packed everything in the house. Half of the stuff that we have packed is just going to go right into the truck, into the moving van, straight to Idaho. So it's all packed up in the garage. So we've got half the work done already. So that was the timing, trying to just time the markets right and take advantage of the high prices, and we did. We were blessed and we scored big time. So that's why. Tim Fergal, thank you. If you show your temper in Idaho, you'll likely be offered some weed. You're not so great in gentle answers. I agree with you. Yeah, me either. Conrad, thank you. Flee Sodom. Amen, brother. I am. We are getting out. I'd love to leave. We could financially leave right now, but the place is just not ready. I need to put new floors in and a kitchen. We don't have a kitchen in it. What's there is just basically a countertop with an old stove that leaks. So anyway, we bought a new stove. I'm going to be buying new cabinets. We have the wood floors that showed up. So yeah, I'm still renting in California right now, guys. But we have 6 months to go, and then we're out of here. So that is the timeline. I'll be making a couple of trips before then. I'll be sharing those trips with you guys. I got more video coming out of the Dozer time. Tim, thanks for your comments on those button grease fittings. I had no idea. There's like three of you guys knew what those were called, and I didn't even know. The guys at the John Deere dealership didn't even know what those little grease fittings were called, but they're called button caps or button fittings, and they only make sense. Tim, let me ask you this. Maybe you know, or Gil, are you still in here? Victoria, yes, we will. Absolutely love to. That would be fantastic. Wait a minute. Where your Christmas karaoke, 4 p.m. Pacific, but where? Are you going to be doing it on live on YouTube, or where are you at, Victoria? You know what? Fishes and Loaves. Guys, really quick, I subscribe to Epic Times or Epoch Times, and they're doing a sale right now for $1 a month for 4 months. I would highly recommend you guys go check out Epoch Times. You can get it on your phone. There we go. Can you guys see that? There we go. So that's Epoch Times, guys. And there is the app. Right. Yeah, I know. I still have. There it is. There, you guys can see that. Epoch Times. It's an app on there. It's $1 a month. It's normally, and they're doing a year sale for $70 for a year. So it's like $5 a month. You can actually get the newspaper delivered to your house if you want the paper newspaper, but I usually use the app. They are strict, straight up, non-biased, conservative. I think they're Christian. Some of the editors are Christians. Straight up, good, solid reporting, and it's not right-wingy in any way, shape, or form. They are straight, good, solid news, and you guys can get all the latest on what's happening, and you can get the truth of what's happening. Where everybody else is, even YouTube is censoring. You guys know all that stuff. So the censorship on the big techs are horrible. Anyway, I highly recommend Epoch Times to you guys. You guys won't regret that if you guys don't already have it already. So, Elf Lord's Journey, thanks for coming in, brother. Awesome. No, you didn't, Chad. There is no Candy Crush. I do not play Candy Crush. Oh, sorry, Chad. You did not see Candy Crush on there. I don't have that app on that page. I'm just kidding. I do have Slither and Bricks and Balls. I have Atomic Bomber. I think those are the only video games I have on my phone right now. Chad's always stirring up the crap. Way to go, Chad. Victoria, where did you go? You said you do it every Wednesday at 4 p.m. And Patty, you're epic on, yes. Yeah, get it online. Yeah, I love it. Oh, okay, your channel, Victoria. Okay, cool. I'll have to remember that because Wednesday night, Wednesday will be my last day, and then we have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday off. So, Epoch Times. Oh, Roger, right on, brother. Texas. My buddy moved from California to Texas. He's a general contractor down there where you guys are at. Okay, cool. So you got caught up on Fishes and Loaves. Okay. You had to do oh yeah, that's right. You did do a country to country move. That's right. I remember that. Zerk. No, Conrad. Those were not Zerk fittings. Those were, if I showed you, the last video I just put out yesterday, go back and check it. You can just fast forward through it and you can see what I'm talking about. There are regular Zerk fittings on my dozer, on all the linkages and stuff, on the pins and bushings and stuff. But on the rollers, on my tracks, was a fitting I had never seen before. And apparently a lot of these guys have already seen it, and I didn't know what it was. But I'm a crane operator. I mean, we don't have those kinds of fittings on the cranes, at least on the crawlers. And this isn't something that I don't think that they put on anything modern. I think it's on the older stuff, but they still sell them. I bought a whole bunch of new ones, and they're called button fittings. But it takes a special tip. You know, when you put the Zerk fitting, you take your grease gun, you stick it on there. It's got that little spring in there that holds it on the Zerk fitting. Well, this one actually has it's got like a little lip around it, and you have to slide the thing on, and then it presses grease in right there. So it's an interesting fitting. I like it. I think it's actually better for the tracks because you're going to be grinding against rocks and stumps and whatnot. So anyway, in the video, I didn't know what they were. The next another video coming out, I'll actually talk about that and explain what happened. So anyway, all right, guys, I want to make sure I don't miss any. You're crocheting. Oh, right on. You and my wife would get along great at Fishes and Loaves. My wife is a huge knitter and crocheter. So you too, Kathy. Thank you very much. I'll let her know you said hi. So good night, Patty. Thank you. I will talk to you soon, Patty. We'll Marco Polo here pretty soon. So Victoria May, you're right. I haven't done lives for probably about 6 weeks. I was up in Idaho for almost 2 weeks. And then for the last 4 to 5 weeks, I haven't done any lives. If you go back and rewind the beginning of the video, I kind of tonight's live stream when we close out tonight, go back and rewind that, and I kind of explain why. Just because of everything that's going on in our nation, the short story is the stuff that's going on in the nation, and just feeling some hate from some people that don't like Californians, and just it was starting to kind of get me down. I was starting to kind of question whether I wanted to continue on with the channel and whatnot, but I've since kind of bucked up, and Chad from 9 to 5 to Life told me to suck it up, Buttercup, and stop being such a sissy. Man up, basically, is what he said, and that's what I basically had to do. And then that was coupled with my message tonight too, about, what's our hope? What is our hope for? What are we hopeful for? And why are we hopeful at this time of year? So you can go back and review that a little bit tonight, a little bit later on. So guys, I'm going to close out, guys. You guys have a Merry Christmas. Thank you, everybody, for your fantastic friendship and your love, and the love you guys have sent to my wife. You guys have a Merry Christmas. Hug your family. Love on everybody. I probably will see you guys next Sunday. I'll have to double check and see. But you guys have a great week. Thanks for stopping in, and thanks for helping the channel grow, guys. It's up to 2260 or something. I mean, it's just growing like crazy. So thank you very much for everything. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Don't forget the Christmas. Forget the happy holidays crap, guys. It's Merry Christmas. There's a reason why that we celebrate Christmas. You guys have a great night. Good night, everybody.